इंजेक्शन नहीं कर सकती इतना एक्सप्लेन में, मतलब
No worries. But my expectation is different,
हाँ,
Madhuri.
if you ask some question I will answer in between.
But okay, what's your objective to for this training,
I don't
Madhuri?
understand what
What is your objective? What you want to be after this training?
engineer.
Engineer, that's fine. But let's say we will go through one part, am I right? And I explain that to you. What's my expectation there?
So but I cannot explain it in detail, like I don't have that much of.
No worries.
And
Whatever you
if
have,
you
I'm
answer,
not.
if you ask some question in between, then I can answer, but the whole I cannot explain.
You have a theory with you, okay? You have everything with you. I'm sharing my screen and you will take that up. Wherever you are not able to do, I will do. Okay. I will help you there. But why I am pushing you?
Yes, I understand, but
But
It will build your confidence.
yes,
but she want more time and she want to live with this unconfident and you can say this fear only. Isn't it, Madhuri? Are you happy with this? Or you want to grab opportunity, whatever you are getting there? Your team is saying, hey, you can do it, and you are saying, no, I cannot do it. Okay, how much time you require to be confident?
so let at least 10 lectures if happen, then only I can be that much of confidence. Now I don't have that much of
How many lecture we have covered? How many lecture you covered till now with me?
four, I guess. Three C sharps lecture and one dependency injection and one five lectures.
Total, I think so, because you cover this C sharp with me
Yes.
and dependency injection and first project as well earlier. Am I right? And you discuss these things with the you can say these guys as well. Am I right? So as per my understanding, 7 to 8 lectures are done. Am I right? Two more lectures are there. After that, do you feel? Are you confident, or you require more time there?
I will be, sir. Just give me some time.
Okay, okay, no worries. I don't know why this problem occurs again and again. When I open this, I need to close this VS Studio. VS Code. Okay. Okay. So before going through the theory and
Screen is not
practical,
shared.
hello.
Screen is not shared.
Okay, let me share my screen. So basically, when you are able to see my screen, please let me know.
Yes,
So
we can.
Shraddha, we already discussed this dependency injection little bit in our advanced topic. Am I right?
Right.
So could you able to recall those? And Ajay, if you know this dependency injection, please explain that as well. Whatever you know about this dependency injection.
Dependency injections means like we have two classes, and a class is depending on another class to work. This is
Okay.
the basic understanding.
Okay. And Sharda, what about you?
Dependency injection is, I think, it is creating the external dependencies instead of making a single method or a class lengthy. We can create a we can create small classes or method, and we can give make them dependent. So it will be less complex, or it will be less time consuming to increase the performance of that particular page or the method.
Okay. So basically, as its name suggests, dependency injection. Am I right? So let's break this down. Words, these words. Dependency okay, injection. So dependency like means even though it means I am for you your guys' result. I am dependent on you. Am I right? If you will not perform, we will not get a desired result. Isn't it?
Right.
Am I right? Means where you can think of car, you can think of pen, you can think anything. Means if food is not there, we cannot survive. If income is not there, we cannot survive. Am I right? And if you can say this, you are you don't have a job, how you will survive? So these are the dependent. Car have don't have an engine, don't have a wheel. How car will work? It will mean car will not able to work. Am I right? So same thing with this dependency. Injecting means as means doctor inject a medicine inside our body with the help of injection. Am I right?
Hmm.
So same thing, injecting means we are whatever dependency we have, we are just creating by rather than creating by own, we are delegate this responsibility to the whomever is going to use, who will provide that things. Am I right? That's called dependency injection. Okay. So for dependency injection, there is a term called IOC. Okay. So this is a IOC is this is a dependency injection is a one way to achieve this. So in this IOC means what we will say, hey, this is a you can say uh, means in this what we will say, hey, means this will this is not our responsibility to provide a dependency. Means it's a framework or you can say container responsibility to provide this required dependency owner by their own. We will not do this by manually. It's a framework responsibility. Okay. So these two terms are there, which we will discuss. So meaning of these terms is this. One is dependency injection, where we will not, and another term is loosely coupling, loosely couple, and tightly couple. What do you understand from these two terms, guys?
Loosely coupled means, I guess, it is they are depending on each other, but not in a exact manner. That must be it must have two like of condition. Like it can manageable, and tightly coupled man means, I guess, they are um tightly dependent on each other in a strict manner, we can say. With the name, I can guess only with the names.
So you can think tight loosely couple means when means like you can think of tightly couple husband and wife. Am I right? In India. Okay. I'm talking about in India, husband wife. Am I right? we cannot think of, hey, we can leave without. I cannot think I can live without my wife. Am I right? And means it's a tightly coupled. We cannot think. Am I right? So, like
Yeah.
your parents and child, or you are as a parent or child, you cannot think your life without them. Am I right? It's a tightly coupled. Am I right? If someone is means there were a fever of this Ajay wife and kids. Am I right? So even though Ajay don't have that fever, but he was suffering. Am I right?
Right. Right.
So that's called tight coupling. Means if
Hmm.
something is, you can say, impacted, then that impact is also reflected on the others as well. Am I right?
Yes.
And this loosely couple means whenever, let's say, you can think of electrician, plumber, or another person. Am I right? Whenever you require, you can call them. Am I right? But without them, you are good. Am I right? You understand my point? And they also have their own existence. They also have a family, and they can serve multiple societies and houses. Am I right? They are not depend upon you only. That's called loosely coupling. Okay. IOC inversion of control. Inversion of control. This is a full form of IOC. So these things are there, and there are benefit as well. So, and for that, how you can do that? There is a normally approach. What we will follow is a constructor. Constructor. Const- Constructor. Constructor. Okay, constructor is there. With the help of that, we can inject a dependency. Okay, so to inject a dependency, we need to, and there is a interface is there. Okay, so interface dependency injection. So the help of that we can inject. So let me give you an example of this. Uh, so here framework is loosely coupled. So let me give you an example of tightly coupled through a code only. Let me show you. Hmm, Let me open another project which we have open. Okay, it is another project. We sent screenshot. Okay, this is a project. So here you are able to see, guys. This is a exception handling. This is a way to dependency injection. Right now, you are able to see there we have two classes. One is engine, another one is, you can say, this car. So car. Okay. So here means right now we are injecting this engine from a constructor. So that means if something means right now, this is a one way to do this, and for that, this is with the help of this right now, when we are creating the instance of the car, then what you can do, you can call this like this way. Right now there are two engine is there, because we are able to inject with the help of this constructor. You can pass, both will work. You can replace Honda or Hero to the car without any issue, because both are following the same, you can say, base class, same interface. Okay, this is a dependency injection. Any question or concern, guys? What is dependency injection? Hello,
It is clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Madhuri.
Yes, sir.
Madhuri, if it's clear to you, then you
Yes,
need to
sir.
explain me. If it's
Now,
clear to you, just please explain to me what you understand. Or Ajay or Sharda can also ask the question, or they can help you to correct if you have missed something.
what I need to explain, sir? I don't understand why what you
Dependency
are asking.
injection. Dependency injection.
Dependency injection is basically the class which depends on another things to complete its works. For example, if the there is some class A we need to depend on a class B to complete its works, that we call as a dependency,
Okay.
in which yes, in which we require some uh, objects to provided to the class from outside to instead of creating itself. So we can achieve it by using IOC, inversion of control.
Okay. What is loosely coupling and loose coupling or tightly coupling?
Coupled means one classes depend on another, like abstraction we can say.
Are you sure? Are you happy with your explanation of this loosely coupling, or it require more clarity? Clarity is missing there. What do you think, Madhuri? Okay, no worries, no worries. So thank you, thanks for attempting this, and you done great job there. But no
Mhm.
worries, we will improve. Okay, now you just gone through this. Who will take that up? Theory part. Conceptually, we discussed. Now we need to take that up in a theory, discuss in a theory manner. Who will take that up? Ajay, Madhuri, or Sharda? Or if you guys are not take that up, I will take that up.
Sir, you can be faster.
Okay. So as we discussed, means in and
Main topics we can get.
yes, we already discussed everything.
Ah,
So
yes.
here we were what is dependency
Hmm.
injection, what dependency injection means, and what is dependency, we will discuss all these steps, and we means through discussion we already discussed, but we are going through quickly so that you will
Hmm.
get, if something we miss something, then you will get a clarity.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Like as we discussed, car is depend upon you can say engine. Am I right?
Yes.
To run or to
Right.
work in a better manner. So that's called dependency. Am
Right.
I right? Suppose this in a real project for Madhuri no society project. So we have a controller. Am I right?
Hmm.
And controller require multiple things to work. Am I right? So it
Yes.
requires service, and maybe service require, you can say, logger, or you can say this configuration. Am I right?
Hmm.
So these are the dependencies of each other. So for
Right.
that, so to fulfill this dependency, like to work with the in our real project as well, Ajay, we have a
Hmm.
team. Am I right? We
Yes.
have a developer team, testing team, this operation team, DevOps
Right.
team. Am I right?
Right.
And your developer team managers are there. Am I right?
Right.
So means one person cannot do everything.
Yes.
They require some means another person to do the works and make it easy. Am I right?
Right.
If you guys not okay with the explanation or you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. So
Yes.
they will explain
Yes.
same thing here. Okay. Like means these are the dependency, like controller depend upon service depend upon, you can say, DB context, iLogger configuration. Okay.
Hmm.
So these are the mapping which you can think of, means hey, if you need to do this, this is a way. That's why I told you, Madhuri, if you guys go through the theory, then practical become easy for you.
Right.
You need to take some responsibility. Am I right? So bad dependency injection here means this is a property of the thing, and here you are creating by your own. Am I right?
Hmm.
If let's say tomorrow there is some problem with this, there is a then you are responsible for this. Am I right? You are
Hmm.
responsible by your own for your loss. Am I right? But
Right.
at the place of this, if you will do this, if you will delegate this responsibility to the vendor, am I right? Then you can say, hey, if you are not following this thing, then you need to pay a penalty. You understand my point?
Hmm.
So what you think? Big companies like any shoe company, any car company, or any this uh, ROs or this AC, what they will do? They will not make everything their own. Am I right?
Hmm.
They will just assemble the things at their end. Am I right? And apply their, you can say, this trademark or logo or mark. Am I right?
Hmm.
So same. And what is the advantage of that? With the help of that, they can get a more clarity there. Means they can means right now, let's say one vendor is creating some problem, they can hire another vendor.
Hmm.
In that manner, they are flexible. Okay. So this is a loosely couple, and this is a, you can say, very convenient for you guys. Any question or concern regarding this?
No,
What is dependency?
no, sir.
As it means earlier, we will see means if we need to take care for everything, it's a tedious for us. But if you will delegate this, then it's called dependency injection. So dependency injection designing technique where required objects are provided to class from outside instead of creating them by itself. Am I
Hmm.
right? So here means right now whomever is going to use our class is their responsibility to create the engine and pass that. Am I right? And we are not care. It's we are care about this contract between our car and this. What kind of contract we require? Apart from that, we will not accept any another engine. You understand my point, guys? So
Hmm.
that's why if you are able to see, both are means inherit from this. Okay. So if you guys means if whomever is going to use our car or going to make an engine for our car, then you can say this it's their responsibility to do that, and whomever going to use our car, they need to create. It's their responsibility to create a engine so that our car will work. Understand?
Hmm.
This is called dependency injection because here we are delegating the responsibility to create an engine for a user side. Am I right?
Hmm.
And IOC, inversion of control, is a thing when we will say, hey, guys, means we are not, even though we are just, we will define the things. Hey, we this require this, and we will do the wireframe. Means we will do the wiring under the hood. You can say your framework will take a responsibility and require provider require dependency. That's called IOC. Okay, this is smart society inversion of control.
In our Visual Studio, can you go there? Go down where I engine is defined. Okay. Public interface we defined. Get I engine. Okay. And that we used in Honda and Hero. Hmm.
Let's say one company is just dealing with the car manufacturing. They are not
Hmm.
dealing with this engines. Am I right?
Hmm. Yes.
They have a tie up with another company for engines. Am I
Yes.
right? So for that, means what they will do? Hey, hey engine company, this is our specification. We require, based on this specification, we require an engine. Am I right?
Right.
So, and they will check this thing with a multiple vendor. Whomever whomever accept that agreement, who is able to do that, who will say yes, I will able to do that. Am I right? If they are doing some mistake in that agreement, then they will charge a fine from that vendor, and that vendor need to bear the, you can say, this whole means penalty. You understand my point? This is advantage. Any question or concern this IOC and this dependent IOC and this dependency injection, guys?
Clear.
No, sir.
Okay. And tightly coupling versus loosely coupling, you can check this. Means, as we discussed earlier, tightly coupling means one class directly depend upon a concrete class. Here we are creating this. Am I right? And loosely coupling, we are injecting, we are taking this from a outer side. Am I right? Delegating basically. So why it's better? Testing maintainability, changing implementation means car is not responsible to change a engine. Engine class is responsible for that. Am I right? Or who is going to use our car? He is responsible to provide that engine. If you provide a wrong engine, our car will not work. You understand my point, guys? And it's this is a constructor injection. We can inject a dependency with the help of constructor. So this is a way which we discussed earlier, like this. Here we are not passing a concrete class object. We are passing a interface object. Am I right?
iComplaint service will be a interface, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
But means with the help of that we can pass the implementation reference as well. Like means with the help of parent reference we can initialize our child as well. So normally means if means someone say, hey, this is a Deepak is a son of this family. Am I right? Deepak is a son of Ashok Kumar. Deepak is the son of Bimla Devi. You understand my point? But if you are so much famous, then we can do vice versa. Like he's the father of Sachin Tendulkar. You understand my point, guys? So, but same thing is applicable here. With the help of parent reference can store the reference of child as well. So this is a beauty. Am I right? This is a called inversion of control. With the help of that, you can do that. And in this, useful because right now, in our example, if you checked, we have two different engines. Am I right? But because we are extending this, am I right? And while we are creating, because both are from a same family, so that's why you are able to change that. In place of Hero, you can use Honda as well. No issue. You understand my point?
Yes.
So, could you move ahead, Ajay? Madhuri and Sharda?
Yeah.
Yes,
If,
yes, sure.
if you have any question, concern, feel free to ask, please. So here means because we need to do same thing our application as well, and we need to delegate this responsibility to our framework only. So these are the steps which you need to create. You need to create one service, okay? Because as we and this service later we will do that. We will introduce multiple dependency, but concept is same. You guys able to understand? Are you able to understand? The concept is same. Am I right? So interface based design. Here interface define what a service can do without defining how it does it. Okay. As I told you, means car company will tell, hey, this kind of specification we require. Am I right? But vendor, it's a vendor engine company responsibility how it will do. Car company will not gonna tell them. Am I right?
Right.
So same thing, we have an interface which will tell what I want, and whomever going to this concrete class have their responsibility to fulfill that. Okay. So why these are the things which we showed in at the place of Honda or Hero, you can switch very easily. Am I right? Tomorrow, if Honda and this maybe Honda and Hero is giving a problem to a car company, they can share this. They can do this same contract with another company, and they can hire their engine from that company. Am I right?
Hmm.
So this is a, you can say, thing where we will say, hey, this is a class, interface class, okay, and for that, to bind in a ASP core, we will use this, okay, add scope. Add
Hmm.
scope means when you call this, when you are able to see this, okay, then under the hood you are calling this. You understand my point?
Hmm.
If at the place of you want means another class you implemented with a which is extended from this same interface, then you can replace very easily. You don't need to do anything extra. Understand my
Hmm.
point?
Yes.
Sharda and you can say this Madhuri. Any question or concern,
No,
guys?
not much.
Guys, it's my sincere request to you, all of you. If you have any question, it's your class, and you need to become a successful, and you need to become an engineer. Feel free to ask, interrupt me so many times. I'm happy to do that. But I want when we do a practical, when we discuss this again, then you are able to contribute. I'm not saying 100%, but near to 100%. Am I right?
Yes, right.
Yes.
So these are the things, and this is a provider. So right now, this component resolves service at a runtime. In a simple words, register service, I service provider service. So provider is there. It's a inbuilt. We don't need to do anything. You understand my point, guys? So when you register this I service with the add scope and thing, ASP will build IS this I service provider. Controller asks for the dependency. I service provider create provider required object. You can think of we have a register. With the help of that, you can track the entries. Am I right?
Hmm.
So for that, you need to use that add. And apart from add scope, we have another method as well. Based on our requirement, we can three flavors are there: a add transaction, add this, add singleton. Add scope when you require means the same request or response. Only one instance should be applicable for one request. Am I right? And if you want each and every time new instance will be created, then you go with the transaction one. If you want it should be only single reference should be there, which is a heavy task, then you go with this singleton. Okay. So these things are there. So this is add scope. Okay. We need to do in a this our program dot cs file. So this add scope, and these are the things which I am discussing. Add singleton, add transaction, and what is the difference between this? Add transaction means create a new instance every time and service is called. Okay. And we can do this for a lightweight stateless, where we are not memorizing everything, where we don't care about the data there, and it's not a request specific data. Okay, it's a do not store request specific data service where instance every time is acceptable. New instances every time is acceptable. Means yes, you can say you need to do the same effort again and again. When you have a requirement, you can go with the transaction. If you have a, you can say this request and you want it should be a, only one instance, then you go with the add scope. If you require a heavy lifting task is there and its scope is global, then you can go with the this singleton.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is a lifetime comparison. With the help of that, you can take a decision when you need to go with the transition, when you need to go with the scope, when you need to go with the singleton.
Hmm.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So these are the common mistakes registering DB context later service as a singleton, because DB context can be vary as per this use scope. Am I right?
Hmm.
And using singleton for your current user data scope request. Am I right? So it
Hmm.
depends. So service lifetime session. So these are the things. Does service need fresh instance every time? Transition.
Hmm.
Service work within a one user request scope. Does service safely live for a whole application singleton?
Singleton.
Okay. So that's why I told you guys concept is required.
Hmm.
Am I right?
Yes.
If concept is not there, you are not able to, you cannot become an engineer.
Right.
Okay, so here first we will create an interface. Okay,
Hmm.
and in the next class we will do a practical. That time you need to know this, and we will need to repeat these steps only. We need to
Yes.
create
Sure.
a folder. Inside the folder, we need to create a one interface. Am I right?
Hmm.
And another folder which is not there, we need to create that and create a this
Hmm.
implementation class inside of this we whatever we require there. Okay.
What is this task? Means how it uses, why it uses.
Right now we are discussing about this you can say dependency injection only.
Hmm.
Let's focus on a dependency injection. But task is a, you can say as its name suggests. Let's say we have a one process. Am I right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So let's say to, you can say, book an order or place
Hmm.
an order. Am I right?
Hmm.
To complete that, there are steps. Am I right?
Hmm.
First, you need to, you can say, choose which product you are interested in. Am I right?
Hmm.
Then you need to add in a cart, and then you need to make a payment. Am I right?
Hmm.
Then it goes to a, you can say, this vendor. Am I right?
Hmm.
Vendor will prepare that order. Am I right?
Hmm.
And ship to you. Then it's delivered. Am I right? So in
Hmm.
this, in this process, you have a multiple task. Am I
Yes,
right?
right.
In a, if you think about normal CRUD operation,
Hmm.
four operations are there. You can consider those are a task. One is for read and one is for read for based on ID. Those are tasks.
Right.
This is the same thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you need to provide a implementation of these contract.
All right.
Okay, that's called implementation class. After implementing this class, you have a, this complaint model, which we are using here, like this complaint. Okay,
Hmm.
which will tell, as we discussed, model will define the structure of the data.
Right.
Okay, and then we have a create view model, because model is defining a structure of the data, but where is the, let's say, for each and every UI or request from a UI, means we not ask everything. Am I right?
Hmm.
We will ask a specific thing, isn't it? So
Hmm.
let's say user ID you already have, username is you already have. Why you require that again? Am I right?
Hmm.
So for that you will ask the relevant information. Let's say for this create view model, you require this title, description, category, and priority. ID because you will create by your own. Am I right?
Hmm.
So far to handle those things, we have a, you can say, view model. Okay. Register service in a program this. So how you can register? So this is a way: add scope or add transition or singleton. Okay. And when means you run your program, if it will work as it is, as it's working earlier, then we are good with our dependency injection. Okay. Which we will do in a practical, we will do in a next class. Any question or concern, guys?
Not right now.
We'll do some practical with this and we'll
We
come.
have to go through that.
Madhuri?
No, sir, no questions.
Okay, no question. I'm happy when I will say, hey, Madhuri, okay, if you guys